If you've been to every GI doctor out there, tried every gut healing protocol and diet out there as well, yet you still have gas, bloating, and digestive issues, this is the video for you. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys through my 4-step protocol that I utilize to heal my gut from severe SIBO. I had H. pylori, 15 types of parasites, as well as multiple food allergies and food sensitivities. I know the feeling. You're going to GI doctor after GI doctor. They have you on all these low FODMAP diets. You're cutting out your food and you're trying so hard to eat clean and do what's right for your gut. But at the same time, you're still struggling. And if you get right off that low FODMAP diet or something, you just immediately get a trigger, and all the gas, the bloating, the IBS, whatever it is, it comes back. And the problem is that we're not truly healing the gut, and it's not truly bringing down that inflammation before we go in and add those foods in. A little backstory on me. So my background, I am a holistic nutritionist, but I also am a GAPS practitioner. So I specialize in healing the gut. So we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna take you guys through my 4-step approach that I did with myself, as well as what I work with my clients on to figure out what your food allergies are and truly heal the gut so you're able to add the foods back in, not have a reaction, and get your overall health back and not have to live off of, can I eat only these few foods? The first step when it comes to healing the gut is going to remove the allergens. My favorite way of doing this is actually with a food sensitivity journal. It's an easy way that you can just track your food, your sleep, your supplements, how you're feeling after your meals, and you can get it on Amazon for like $7. Easy, simple. The main thing we want to do right now is get those allergens out of our diet so we can bring the inflammation down in the gut so we can start healing and repairing. The top 5 allergens that I found that have been very inflammatory when it comes to the gut have been gluten, dairy, soy, also vegetable oils like canola oil, sunflower oil. They put a lot of these in dressings. And some people even have some triggers with like egg whites. So you gotta look and figure out what your triggers are. When you are removing your food, I go more toward of a anti-inflammatory whole food diet, and I have a ton of videos on digestion, what I eat in a day, and my top foods for healing leaky gut, all in my digestive playlist for you guys below. The second thing when it comes to healing the gut is repair. So now that we've removed those allergens from our diet, the inflammation's going down, you're starting to feel better with your stomach. Now what we want to do is bring things in to help repair that intestinal lining. I want you, if you haven't checked out my videos, I have one on what exactly is leaky gut. And I also have one called My Full Supplement Protocol to Heal Leaky Gut. And it takes you through, what is leaky gut and everything that I did with my diet, as well as my whole supplement protocol that I did to heal my gut from SIBO, H. pylori, gosh, all my food sensitivities, just whew. So you guys can check them out. But the whole point, if you are removing the food from your diet, you're lowering the inflammation. But if you immediately throw the foods back in without repairing that gut lining, the indigested proteins are going to leak into the bloodstream, causing that causing inflammation. And all those indigested proteins, you're going to have the indigestion, you're going to get like bloating, and we don't want that. By taking the time to add certain things in that I'm going to talk about to heal that gut, we're able to bring the inflammation down, to start sealing the gut lining so that when we do add foods back in, they're not leaking into the bloodstream indigestion and causing inflammation and then having the triggers of the gas and the bloating and having more food sensitivities. So the second step, guys, after we replace the allergens in our diet is going to be repairing the gut. And my top 3, I would say, definitely go check out my YouTube on what I did, but these would be my top 3 supplements. I will link free shipping on all of them below for you guys, but this one is called GI Advantage. This actually is a blend of my favorite herbs. It has L-glutamine in here, which is a large amino acid in the body. It really helps repair and heal that inner lining of the gut. There's also zinc in here, which is a large antioxidant. Again, guys, it's good for your immune system. It's good for healing. There's also marshmallow root, DGL, and other demulcent herbs in here that help reduce the inflammation. And then the aloe just really helps if you get acid reflux, if you deal with constipation, a lot of bloating. This lubricates, it heals, and it's like a good blend. I'll put it below. The other one is going to be my collagen, specifically this one though. A lot of the collagens out there are just types 1 and 3 if they're coming just from bovine hide or just fish. This one's a blend. It has all 5 types of collagen fibers, and it also has something called the Dermaval complex. So not only is it hitting your hair, skin, nails, joints, cartilage, connective tissue, it's also supporting your body's elastin. And then there is a complex in here that has quercetin in here, which quercetin, if you don't know, is a natural antihistamine, so it helps with food allergies, food sensitivities. And there is vitamin C coming from camu in here, which is a superfood. So vitamin C helps with the absorption of the collagen. The reason that I do collagen is I had severe SIBO when I was healing my gut. With SIBO, when you're making bone broth releases histamine. So some people with SIBO can't do bone broth for the healing aspect because of the fact it does have those histamines, and it does sometimes make people feel worse. So I utilized the type 2 collagen fiber in here with the glutamine and stuff to help heal my gut without a reaction. And then the third one is, this is a multivitamin, multi-mineral complex. This actually has all of your vitamin D in here, all of your essential fatty acids. These are what your body needs for repairing, recovery. If you're on a very restrictive diet, you're probably not getting all of your servings of fruits, vegetables, all of the vitamins and minerals that your body needs to heal, to heal that gut. So this specifically, what I love about it, it has your antioxidants, your probiotics, it has your essential fatty acids, your multivitamin, it has your fruits in here, your vegetables in here. So it's a whole food, but it's not just a multivitamin, it's a multi-mineral. So you're getting in everything that you could be lacking in those gaps to our diet. So those would be my top 3, but go check out that video. Also, if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to throw them below. The third step when it comes to healing the gut is going to be, we want to replenish with the good bacteria. So think of it this way, guys. Number 1, we got out the allergens that were causing the inflammation in our body. So now we're getting the inflammation down. We added in the herbs to help repair the gut lining, heal and seal that. Now we want to put the probiotics back in. Environmental toxins, stress, being on courses of antibiotics, even if you are C-section, your gut microbiome is going to be, let's just say it, it's probably a little run down. And if you have a lot of immune issues, you have autoimmune, 70% of your immune system's in your gut. So the gut is really linked to everything, your brain, all of that, and our diets, like I said, stress, environmental toxins, being on antibiotics, all of those kill both the good and bad bacteria. What happens is if we have too much of the bad take over, we can get yeast infections, we can get like SIBO, overgrowth, a lot of gas, bloating, all of these issues. If we have things like SIBO and stuff, we want to be careful with adding in probiotics too fast because of histamine reactions, as well as you may have such a diminished gut bacteria. If you add probiotics, fermented foods and stuff in too fast, it can cause more gas and bloating because of die-off. So this is why we want to start repairing the gut and take it nice and slow before we add in. When it comes to probiotics, I like to do both whole food and supplement forms. I have a whole video on my top food for probiotics, and it's actually going to be a sauerkraut, and I have the whole recipe, all of the benefits on it on my page. So if you guys just search, it'll be there for you guys too. And the type of foods that I like to do is I like to focus on both probiotic and prebiotic rich foods. So you could do things like sauerkraut, you could do kimchi. Those are good sources of probiotics, prebiotics, but also making sure to get all of your vegetables in there, soluble fiber in your diet, because the probiotics need prebiotics so that they could replenish and they can grow. I also supplement with a probiotic. This is one of my favorites. It's 8 billion CFUs, and I stay on these. I do 1 to 2 a day. They help keep you regular. They help get the good bacteria back in the gut. And again, guys, environmental toxins, all of it, kill it. So you really want to make sure that you're getting it back in, but taking it slow and seeing how your body. Fourth and final step is going to be reintroduce your food. And this is the part where a lot of people tend to skip out on. And what happens is you find that you cut all your food out and then you never focus on the healing part. So when you add the food back in, immediately you get the gas, the bloating, and the triggers. So we end up getting scared to add the food back in because we think we're gonna have the reaction. But by taking the time to get the food out, get the inflammation down, repair, get the good bacteria back in, now you could start adding that food back in slowly and seeing how your body's reacting. And the way I like to do this is we already have our food sensitivity journal. So every 4 days, I like to add in 1 new food, and I'll add a little bit in it. I will not change anything else with my diet, and I'll see how I feel for around 4 days. It takes up to 4 days for your body to have a reaction. After those 4 days, if there was no reaction, I felt great, I will keep it in my diet. If I immediately had like, oh my God, my throat started closing, it's dairy, like I'm not gonna add that back in. If it's sensitivity or something that, you know what, I noticed that my body is getting used to it, I feel like a little bloated, nothing bad, that's something I will keep in my diet throughout the week on a rotation basis. And this reintroductory phase is so important because if we get stuck in a very limited food diet, we're not going to be getting, again, like all the probiotic and prebiotic food that our body needs to thrive, that our gut needs, that our hormones need, that we need just to replenish everything. And we don't want to be stuck in a diet of restriction. Like, that's not needed, guys. If you heal your gut and you get the good bacteria back in, you should be able to, eat simple things like having FODMAPs and avocado without having gas and bloating and digestive issues. I really hope you guys found this video helpful today. If you ever need more help, I would love to help you. My email, I will put it below, guys. It's just ElizabethAylorFitness@gmail.com. And if you ever want to set up a consult, just send me over email and I would love to do that with you guys. Make sure to stay tuned. I have a new video coming for you guys. Make sure to stay tuned. We are going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our weekly live Q&A. And also, I got 2 new videos next Wednesday and Sunday for you guys. I hope you guys have an incredible Sunday. Bye.